We were live and we were public. Yeah. I know it's early. This isn't my normal scheduled streaming time, so it could be that as well. What am I even doing? Let's go. Let's get this car washed, or at least let's try to get this car washed. Let's go. There's a Korean grill here too. Never seen that shit before. Let's find out how much these guys fucking charge for a car wash. YNs. Oh, I got the prices. You can get a basic ass car wash here. What's up? All right, man. Yeah, I just want to get the basic. Outside wash? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, you just came in. Yeah, I got just. You getting a time frame? A little bit. A little bit? How long do you think it'll take? Just outside wash? Yeah, just outside. You park right there. Okay. You park right there. I got you. Okay. Thanks, man. Chat. So it looks like we're just gonna wait a little bit. I should have just pulled in the first time and asked that shit, but I wanted to make sure we were live. It's all good. It's all good, chat. It's all good. Either way, what I was saying to you niggas is now we got people watching us. Yo, so if you're joining the stream, we're just taking the Mclaren out for a little car wash. I'm just waiting. I got here. Somebody had just pulled up, so we're just chilling in the car. Oh, Ebam, thank you for joining the stream. Normally, like I said before, these would be member only streams, but I'm making an exception for you guys because we're on a roll. We got some new members, so we're just chilling outside waiting for them to finish washing these cars, and then we'll be the next person, I guess, unless that guy's going. I don't know if that guy's going. Anyways, beautiful Saturday. I almost said Saturday. Beautiful Friday afternoon. Friday morning, chat. These guys are going crazy, dude. And I'm out here, and I'm McLaren getting the cheapest car wash I can get. Normally, I got my boy Manuel that comes in, like, does the car washes, but I was busy today, and I was busy. He's busy. He was booked. So we're just gonna get a quick one, a quickie. Then we gotta go to the fucking mall and pick up that computer. You guys want to see the outside of the car? If you're new to the channel, you want to see that outside of the car? But these niggas are washing. How do I get the chat to just stay on screen the entire time? Here we go. Abram, how you doing today, bro? How you doing, man? You chilling? Damn, I'm low-key hungry too. My plan was just drop the car off, have them wash it, and then go get something at the bagel store. I'll do a little walk around for you niggas. But then we're just gonna sit and chill in the car for a little bit. Y'all know what time we're on. Plus, I'm mad tired. I woke up hella late. Hella late. What's up, man? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what we're doing. We're out here doing the car wash. Come back late. Looks like we have a little bit of, if you guys aren't following me already on Instagram, Car Buddha, check out the fucking channel. This shit is hell dirty, man. Anyways, how you guys doing this morning? You guys just chilling? You just chilling this morning? I'll put the roof up in a second. Spam W's in the chat. Beautiful fucking Friday morning, guys. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. We chilling. We chilling, boss. And then this afternoon, I don't know if I'm gonna go out with the boys. I don't know if I'm gonna go out with the boys, if we're gonna go for a drive, or if I'm just gonna stay home and do a desktop. Last night was fucking crazy, chat. You guys, last night was fucking crazy. 15,000 fucking people. Oh my god. We about to blast off like a fucking rocket. Rocket ship. I got Bailey's hair in my fucking mouth. Anybody else in here? I know Abram, I saw you joined. I mean, do you guys want me to do an IRL or do you want a desktop stream tonight? Let me put this roof up. Because we can do either or. Either or. I honestly feel like doing the IRL will be fun, but doing the desktop's gonna get us views. We had 153 new subscribers yesterday, which for me it's a lot. So low key, I kind of want to do a desktop. I'm not gonna lie, but that's just a clout chaser in me. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is we're gonna have the new setup tonight too. New fucking setup, new viewers. 2025 is the year, guys. And I don't even know why I was so nervous about buying the computer. So for those of you guys who don't know, I was looking at getting a new computer because the computer I have right now is struggling to do the live streams. Just encoding video and posting it, it's just taking too much processing power. And I was afraid to go buy the freaking computer. But you gotta invest in yourself, man. If you don't invest in yourself, no one else is gonna invest in you, That's how you make big dog status. You gotta make money, spend money to make money. You gotta spend money to make money. And me being scared in my fucking house all the time, afraid to buy a little computer, that's fucking scarcity mindset. Damn scarcity mindset, man. Like, I'm working to get rid of that shit. But it's hard. It's hard because, like, damn, man, you get, not the biggest risk taker. Especially not, like, financially. Hey, if you're joining the stream, we're just waiting for our turn for this car wash. Trying to get the car washed out here. Normally, I have a guy who washes the car, but I can't be paying no nigga like $200 every week. Frida's fully says, stick to reacting to Kai. You ain't getting no views. Bro, it's mad early. I get, normally, James says, gang, you 30. Stop saying you chasing clout. You sound like an OnlyFans hoe. What I was going to say is that normally when we're live streaming on our own, before the Kai Sanat blow-ups, we were still getting like between 20 and 50 people, which is a lot for a beginner streamer. Y'all want to troll and want to hate. But just sit in your house and criticize. But go out there and do it. And also, obviously, I'm not going to get a bunch of people watching this. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, y'all niggas don't got jobs. Niggas want to hate. They want to hate. They want to troll. But at the end of the day, I'm the one sitting in the Mclaren. I'm the one sitting in the goddamn McLaren, boy. So, chilling, living life. LA, yo, what's up, man? Thank you for joining the stream. We just chilling here waiting for the car wash. You guys want another walk around? With a few trolls. These trolls think they think that they're affecting me, man. Talking that shit. You're chopped, gang. Niggas sound chopped. These trolls think they got me, bro. Look at this. Like, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I got nothing to worry about. Y'all niggas should be worrying. Talking about only stick to Kai. Even though today I might stick to the Kai stream. I'm not gonna lie. Because honestly, that shit was crazy last night, chat. That shit was crazy last night. But at the same time, like, doing IRL is fun. So, I don't know which one to do. The Kai Cenat method. Honestly, that shit, for a beginner streamer, you guys don't realize how hard it is to get viewers, bro. Y'all think that shit's easy. So, most people that, I've only been streaming for 4 months. I've been streaming for 4 months, every day, non-stop. And honestly, most people that have been streaming for 4 months, they'll be lucky if they have 5 people watching them live. But using the Kai Cenat Fuzi strategy, now when I go live, like if it was the Dutch plant method, you just talk more than him. That's the whole point, though. Y'all want me to crash out here in this fucking parking lot. That's the whole point, though. That's the whole point. That normally, for a beginner streamer, you're lucky if you get 10 people watching you live. But right now, this is not even prime time and we have people watching us. So think about that. That's the method, man. That's the only way you're gonna, it's the hack. And Dutch Plant, look, I didn't even know who Dutch Plant was, bro. This whole fucking Dutch Plant beef. James says, so why do you beef with him to do the same shit? But I'm not doing the same shit. Because he doesn't talk at all, bro. There's a big difference between reacting to the content you're watching and just turning it on and letting it play. Like, I'm still reacting. You go watch Agent 00, go watch Kai, go watch any of those guys when they're reacting to content. They don't talk the whole time, but they do talk. They do talk. They don't just let it play. XQC is the one who lets it fucking play. That nigga needs to be stopped. But for the most part, nah. Dutch is stealing content. James says, Scott, you moving the goalpost. It's the same shit. So what do you want me to do, James? What do you want me to do? You want me to just talk the entire video? Or you want me to not react to Kai Cenat at all? I mean, that's the only way you're gonna grow a beginner stream channel. You can't say I don't do original content. Like, we outside right now. We outside right now. Dutch, when does Dutch do live streams outside, IRL? I'm gonna have to message Dutch and tell him, yo, dude, set up a camera at the McDonald's when you're putting the fries in the bag. I'll stop. You guys want me to fucking crash out in this fucking parking lot? It ain't gonna happen, boys. I'm chilling. Chilling like a goddamn villain. But no, tonight, I'm talking with the boys right now to see if we can get all the supercars together. We can go for a drive. That would be sick. Downtown type shit. You do, but you know, for reacting, just don't criticize people, then do the same thing as them. But look, James, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had no, first of all, that shit's for views. Let's keep it a buck. Like, I don't know Dutch Plant. I don't even know this nigga. So you think I'm really that invested in this shit? But that shit gets views. For 3 days, I got mad subscribers from that nigga's channel. In fact, I got all the people who were watching that nigga jumped over to my channel. So, like, at the end of the day, that was a good fucking content strategy. But I don't know that kid. What pissed me off is that he tried to act like we're on the same level when we're not. You know how much effort I put into my streams, man? You know how much money I've invested in the streams? I literally, this morning, I bought a brand new computer. At 12 o'clock, we're going to go to the mall. We're going to go pick up the new computer. $4,000 fucking dollars, man. 4 fucking racks. So Dutch isn't investing time or money in the craft. My goal isn't to be, at the end of the year, my goal isn't to be sitting down watching Kai Cenat. Like, my goal is to fucking be Kai Cenat. That shit sounded hella sus. No, but seriously, that's my fucking goal. And the bottom line is we just have different goals, man. We just have different goals. And James says, so you're a clout chaser. I don't know. Your time will come. Just don't do shit for clout when it's only gain a few subscribers. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not a clout. I don't want to say, when I say I'm being a clout chaser, I'm joking around, dude. If I was a clout chaser, I'd be crashing out right now. Because that's how you really get views. You want to get views, go on some Johnny Somali shit. So, I'm just joking around when I say that shit, man. For the most part. Don't get me wrong. It is very hard. It is very hard to not get addicted to the views. Very hard to not get addicted to the views. I'll be honest about that one. Like, when you have a bunch of people, like last night, 1,000 people watching live, and then you wake up in the morning, you go IRL, and you have like 5-10 people. James says, yeah, but I seen a clip of you saying you basically bought your car for attention. I don't know if you can say attention. It's a business at the end of the day. Like, making vlogs is a business. And the way I see it is, you have to use everything in your arsenal to have an advantage over the competition, because nowadays everybody can pull up, any person can grab a camera and walk around and film. Anyone can do that. So what do you have that's gonna make you stand out more than those people? That's why I did it. That's why I did it. And at the end of the day, the strategy works. It doesn't work as well as 2016, perhaps, 2017, 2018, 2019, but it still works. The strategy of standing out. Like, anyone can be funny, anyone can have charisma, anyone can grab a camera, anyone can walk around. So you need to do as much things as you can to separate yourself from those other people. And having a supercar that doesn't you from a bunch of people puts you in the top 5%. Just keeping it a buck. So, like, you got to be strategic with it. Like, I know it sounds shallow, but all of your favorite content creator does the same thing. They just don't talk about it. I'm just too transparent. That's the problem. James says, I fuck with your content. Just, you should let it come naturally. It happens with Kai, Aiden, and a bunch of other people harder. Something you're not. Are you ready? Go chapter. Get this bitch washed. I think I'm gonna stand outside while he does this and just walk around in circles like an idiot. You want me to move the car? Not, but at the same time, like, that comes with practice, bro. And if you compare the live streams from now to the beginning, like 4 months ago, it's been a dramatic improvement. And if it's been 4 months and the improvement has been that big, imagine in a year. In a year, we're gonna be crazy, bro. We're gonna have crazy content. My main thing is I need to, you saw how yesterday those guys had a, flip this back around. You You saw how yesterday those guys had all of the people in the same house, and they're all kind of like chilling, vibing off of each other. That's what I need. That's what I need. That's how you really get movement. When you have like 5, 6 other fucking people with you, and they're all just like joking around, they're vibing, the energy's up. That's how you get freaking traction, and it's just more fun. Even you guys have even seen when I'm having an IRL stream with Slick, and we're walking around joking, fucking around with people, doing all this crazy shit. The stream is much more interesting than just me by myself. Me by myself, the most I can do is yap and interact with strangers. If you're joining the stream, by the way, chat, the car's getting washed. I'm just walking around because, like, what's the point? I'm not sitting in the car and just yap to myself. So, better just stand outside and yap. Just about content creation in general. But yeah, I need to get Bailey more involved in the streams too. I really do. How do I get this chat to show up on the screen the entire time? James says it's harder being something you're not. But the thing is that we all start out somewhere and we're influenced by what we watch. Like, I feel like, yes, you can bring something original to the space. Obviously, I want to bring something original to the space. But at the same time, you're going to be influenced by who you watch. Look, we started out, I don't know, I think it's going to be harder because people come for one thing and then you're trying to get them to like your content. But don't you think that, look, I don't need to get all the people. I don't need to get all the people. If we have 1,000 people and I get 10% of that, that's success. To me, that's success. And the reason why when we're reacting to the content, I always am like, try to talk more, try to give my opinions, even though some people leave and some people are like, oh, we don't want to watch this, is because that's what I want. It's a filter. I was telling Contents Planet the same thing. It's a filter. I don't want to have a channel where I'm just standing silently watching the content and then the people who join subscribe, because you'll get subscribers either way. They subscribe expecting one thing and they're getting another thing. I'd rather just be upfront with them, talk the entire time, be super annoying. If they fuck with my personality, then they'll subscribe. If they don't fuck with my personality, then they won't. And then at the end of the day, when I go live like now, I'll have the people who fuck with my content. Does that make sense? Otherwise, you're gonna get a bunch of people. It's gonna fuck up your algorithm, and they're not gonna be fucking with your content at all. 0%. And that's what's happening with like Dutch Planet. That's what happens with Brandon. That they have like a lot of people, a lot of subscribers, but when they don't watch the content those subscribers want to watch, they don't get viewers or they don't get engagement. Because the problem is those people don't know your personality at all, because you've been quiet the entire time. Whereas like if I'm like being super annoying and obnoxious and people are like, shut the fuck up, turn off the camera, this and that, yada yada yada, those people, they already know like what they're getting into, right? They know what they're signing up for. So you just have to have that in mind, that's all. And it's gonna be a slow process no matter what. Like, I'm not trying to, I actually don't want to get like thousands of subscribers that don't fuck with the content. Because if you do that, it's gonna cook your channel. It's gonna mess up your whole algorithm, it's gonna cook your channel. Like, look, right now it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and we got, what? A decent amount, for a beginner streamer, we have a decent amount of people watching just to hear me yap and walk in circles in a parking lot while they wash my car. So, and that's just little by little, man. Little by little. But you are right to a certain degree, James. I'm not gonna say that you're not. The thing is that your personality is also the reflection of the people you have around you. And right now, you're seeing like Base Scott. This is like flatline Base Scott. There's nobody around me influencing me. It's just me by myself yapping. Whereas if I had a bunch of people, like if it was Slick, his girlfriend, my girlfriend, her brother, my brother, and we were all just chilling, it's gonna be like a different environment. I'm gonna be like behaving slightly different, because obviously You're being influenced by the people around you, by your surroundings, by the environment, by the energy. That's why these guys, when they have like 20 people with them in a room streaming, and they're doing all kinds of shit, they're listening to music, they're dancing, they're doing all this stuff, it's like super hyper entertaining because they're vibing off of each other. Like they're feeding each other energy. Right now, I don't got any energy to feed off of other than the chat and my surroundings. Does that make sense, or am I just talking out of my ass? Because I might just be talking out of my ass just to yap. I've been working on my yap skill. And by the way, if you guys are joining the stream, please hit that like button. But yeah, I've been working on my yap skill. I just say let it come naturally. People like someone who isn't putting on acts. But when you say putting on acts, like what? Explain to me what you would think that would be. They tell me to niche too, but I don't care. I do me. Oh my god, I can't. This is so annoying. I can't see the chat sometimes. How do I get the chat to just stay on the screen, bro? Fuck. You should do you. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like I'm doing me though. I'm doing me. Am I not doing me, chat? I'm doing me. I'm doing me with a little bit of seasoning, man. You guys know I'm a bland ass nigga. Did he finish? I mean, I just wanted this thing rinsed off, bro. I'm not trying to do too much today. What do you guys think of the car? You guys, what? First of all, chat. If I were to switch this for something else, what should I get? What should I get, chat? If you were in my shoes and you were trading this in for something else, what would you get? Oh, you mean like yesterday? Okay, so yesterday I did feel I'm gonna tell you when I'm not being myself for real. When we have like the roll call, like yesterday when I was trying to get to the next goal, subscription goal, and I was like, oh guys, we have we got 3,350. We need 10 more to get to the next number. There, I felt like I wasn't being myself. But at the same time, like when you're hyping them up like that, you do get more people because people want to see people hyped. Like if I'm myself the entire time, it's gonna be mad boring. I'm gonna be sitting there like, guys, we have 3,350. We need 50 more to get to 3,400, and it's gonna be mad boring. So I have to like kind of juice it up a little bit. But I did feel like it wasn't being like 100% myself. But fuck, what can I do? I'm a low energy person, chat, for the most part. I'm not one of these rambunctious niggas. Or as like Drewski would call him a jigaboo. I'm not a jigaboo. I don't even dance. These niggas are dancing on screen. I don't even know how to dance. Fanzo says, every streamer acts extra, bro. You have to. Exactly. It's the same thing with vlogging. I told my buddies, yeah, but you're targeting a younger demographic. Like when you called that 16-year-old out, that was crazy. I know, but what can I do? Well, I gotta read that again, sorry. I don't know why I can't get the chat to stay on the screen. How do I have to stay on screen if I can read this shit? Yeah, but you're targeting a younger demographic. Like when you called that 16-year-old a bitch, it was crazy. Oh. That was just a Freudian slip. Because I'm just so used to calling people doing dumb shit bitches. I was like, the fuck is this bitch doing? But in reality, like, at the time when I said it, you know, I wasn't thinking like, oh, this bitch is 16. Like, that's why I didn't want to even watch that shit. Because I was like, I know watching that shit's going to get us in trouble. Because the chat's going to be saying crazy shit. It's going to be ridiculous. And then you respond to what the chat says. And then it makes you look like you're a fucking psychopath. So, like, I didn't want to watch that shit. Bro, I got a rule. Mouth like a man, get mouthed back like a man. So it's okay. A 16-year-old got hard and what? You can't defend. Yeah, no. I think they're talking about they're not talking about the Rakai. Rakai, we can call him whatever the fuck we want. I'd say he's free game. He set himself up for that. Fuck him. I think they're talking about Little Tay. When Little Tay got on, I don't remember what she said, and I was like, that fucking bitch. And then I oh shit, this bitch is 16. Like, you can't call her a bitch. But at the same time, like, it's not about calling a 16-year-old a bitch because they're listening to their mother. Oh, you mean that? That was just for jokes, bro. If Kai Cenat would have been there, he would have said the same thing, I think. That one I will take it as a joke. I'm sorry? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, tire shine. No, yeah, because it's gonna throw the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got you. I'm about to I should be done. I'm about to wax it, clean the rims up, clean the windows, and should be done.
Okay. What was I gonna say, Chad? No, but yeah, I was telling somebody this. You know what's worse? Even worse than live streaming? Because live streaming, you can barely fake. You can fake it, but you can't fake it that much, James. Like when I say I'm faking it a little bit, it's like 5% fake. But what really is fake is vlogging. And I was telling somebody that, I saw your stream blow up yesterday, but the byproduct was some sensitive ass people.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that the thing is that when you're vlogging, I told somebody that if you talk, if you're boring, if you're boring when you're like if your vibe is boring, it's gonna be extra boring on camera. If your vibe is normal, you're just behaving normal, it's gonna come off as boring on camera. If you're acting more excited than normal, it's gonna come off as normal. And if you're acting extremely excited, it's gonna come off as excited. Every single emotion that you display on camera is gonna be reduced by a notch. So when you're vlogging, that's why a lot of the successful vloggers, they're like super extra, because you have to be super extra. Otherwise, it's gonna be hella boring. Jay says, nah, it's just he's on the internet. All takes one clip to get out of context for you to be painted as a bad person. That's true, bro. Or a lolcow. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is for somebody to clip something I say as a joke, it to go viral somehow, and then all of a sudden Skylander is ABCD. Skylander is a lolcow. I don't want to get in that lolcow category. That's the worst thing that can happen to you. So you do have to be careful. I agree. You got to keep a standard. You got to keep a good image. By the way, Phantom, I bought the computer. I'm picking it up after this shit. I don't know why I was so scared to buy it, bro. I mean, I feel like I'm a very frugal person. Frugal is code word for cheap. I'm a cheap bastard. And I don't know, but I bought it. I didn't buy the 2 terabyte one because that one I would have to wait until the 20th of April to get it. So I just bought 1 terabyte, and I'm just gonna buy an external hard drive. Fuck it. And then I'm gonna set that shit today, and hopefully by the afternoon when we do the live stream, we will be using that computer. And that should be insane. There should be no more issues. We should be able to stream to all the platforms at the same time, open up all the plugins. We should be able to edit video at the same time. We should be able to do like, it says you should be able to do 24p dot 2, whatever the encoder is, 24 streams of that encoding at the same time. So we should be able to do everything with there should not even be any type of issue. It should just be like we're doing nothing. Streaming and doing a little bit of editing should be nothing to this computer. Yes, I got a new monitor, Kanai. I got a curved monitor. I bought that one a day ago. It comes in today too. So we got 2 new monitors. We got the computer. We're golden, man. We're golden. You're gonna go fishing, the ocean or lake? I'm just getting my car washed. Ocean or lake? Today's a beautiful day in Florida, man. You guys have no idea how fucking beautiful this shit is. And then I got all these niggas from up north talking about, oh, Ohio. Fuck Ohio. Fuck Ohio. Like, I stay on Lake Ontario. Like, there ain't no place in the country beating us. Maybe California. Nah, fuck California. There ain't no place in this goddamn country beating us, bro. Florida is the best state. I'm willing to bet. It's Florida, Texas, California, New York, Colorado. Those are the best states. Fight me. Fight me. I mean, come on, dude. It's sunny. The only thing is that Florida has the stupid ass hurricanes. And like right now we have good weather, but in a few months we're gonna be fucked. Lake trout. That's pretty cool. Do you do like fly fishing and all that? By the way, guys, we don't have enough likes. If you're watching this stream, please make sure you smash the like button. I don't know if I should just drive straight to, damn, my phone is the same phone I'm streaming on. I don't know if I should drive straight to the mall and just pick up this computer. And the best cities in the country, you guys are gonna hate me for it, but I'm gonna say it right now. Miami. Miami's in number 1. Fight me. Miami. New York. New York. LA. Austin, Texas. Maybe Las Vegas, Nevada. And maybe fucking Denver, not Denver, Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. Maybe. We're pushing it. We're pushing it. Oh, and Atlanta. But honestly, can I say, of course, Texas over LA. LA's a junkyard, bro. When I say LA, I don't mean because of the landscape or any of that shit. I just mean because there's shit to do, there's shit to see. But as far as like living there, I wouldn't want to live there because it's a shithole. It's a shithole. LA in the 80s, though, that's a different story. They fucked it up. Can I say LA is so overrated? Low key, you're right. Low key, you're right. And plus, all the cool people that lived in LA are moving out of there. They're either in Miami or in Texas. So it's kind of falling off little by little. But at the same time, there's still a lot of opportunity. The problem is the people there are so fucking fake. And it's a different kind of fake. Everywhere you go, there's different types of fake. And fucking Miami, there's fake, like people trying to pretend to be rich and all this shit. But in California, the fake is like they want to act like they're sophisticated type shit. Everybody's spiritual. They're all like feeling vibes and shit. Can I say it's fake as hell? It's all about connections. Yep. Miami is kind of like that too, but it's just they're fake, but in a different way. Like the vibe is a little different. New York, niggas are real as fuck, but too real. Those niggas be bugging. Those niggas be bugging. And then countries, I don't know. I want to get that IRL backpack. I know I said this multiple times. I want to get that IRL backpack so we can do streams with the actual camera. But using the cell phone like this, low key is fire as well, man. Even though the quality isn't that great. But fuck the quality, we're just yapping, so what does it even matter? I want to get that IRL backpack, and January, February of next year, Bailey and I go to Panama. I want to stream that. I want to do an IRL stream in Panama. My brother knows a few influencers there, so we should be able to get some decent content. And before that, who knows where we'll go? Who knows where we'll go? But I do want to get that IRL backpack. And you can build that same backpack yourself with just the spare. Get your own modem, get your own battery packs, get your own SIM cards. But it's just a lot of work. Can I say, unless you bring another female for Bailey, she isn't going. I don't know. For me, it's hard to look off camera. Me and Bailey have a lot of other stuff in common that we do, but on camera, it's just hard to get her into streaming. I don't know why. I guess she doesn't like being on camera, to be honest. That's it. She doesn't like being on camera. She's had probably bad experiences. She had stalkers in the past and shit. So she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. And she doesn't like editing. I told her, like, yo, I'll teach you how to edit. You can edit for me or a clip or whatever. She doesn't want to do any of that shit. So it's kind of hard to get her involved. But I need to start some sort of venture that I can get her involved in. Even the merch. I told her like, yo, you like art? Why don't you help me design some new merch? And I said, damn, she got to do something. She don't be cooking. Low key. Damn, bro. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I'm locked in at this point, so I don't want to say too much, but I just don't like how she. I don't want to say I don't like how she cooks. We have different tastes. We have different tastes. And I told her, and then the crazy thing, I'll tell you what bothers me more than that. What bothers me is when I cook a fucking bussin' meal, and I tell her like, yo, here, and then she doesn't want to eat it. Oh God, she gonna be useful at something. Looks isn't everything. How you gonna cook a cucumber though? Yo, she got so mad when I told you guys that story about the Christmas dinner. She got so fucking mad. What I was gonna say is what bothers me the most, more than her not cooking the stuff I like to eat, is when I cook the stuff I like to eat and I say, babe, try this, and then she doesn't want to try it, or she like barely like takes a little tiny taste of it. That shit pisses me off. Cause I'm like, yo, like I just made you a bussin' dinner, and she's like, I don't eat that. Like the lentils, yesterday I cooked like these crazy lentils, bro, and that shit was fucking bussin'. And I tell her like, yo, eat some, and she wouldn't eat it. So like that kind of shit, that actually bothers me more than anything else. Damn, they cleaned it up good. Let's get this guy paid. Oof. Yo, the disrespect is crazy. Like, where? Oh, the QR code?
No, tip. Tip, no.
Oh, you don't get the tip.
50% go to that. 50% that tip go to the owner.
Oh, you got Cash App or something?
Yeah, I got Cash App.
I'm on my fucking phone. Can you
What's your phone number?
Yeah, sends me 40. Oh shit. I didn't mean this. Okay. Okay. Thanks, man.
I sent it to you.
Thanks, man. Yo, you niggas wildin', bro. Anyways, guys, what time is it? I should just go get the computer, right? Let me see what time it is. Computer was gonna be ready at 12 noon. It's 11:30, so I'm just gonna go get it. Put the roof down. Well, okay, there we go. Let's go get that computer. Yeah, because they said noon, right? That was the scheduled time frame. By the time we get there, it'll be noon anyway. That bitch inactive. Okay, you guys can still hear me? Let's get this bitch on the road. Let's go. Homie did a good job, though, chat. He did a good job. He actually did a pretty fucking good job. You should get road. I have road mics, can I? I just didn't bring them with me because I'm a dumbass. But I have them. major misstep on my part not bringing them. Now you guys got to forgive me if I don't read the chat while I'm driving. Obviously, I'm just gonna have the camera pointed POV for the most part, or facing me like this. I don't know if this is a good angle or not. The fuck was that noise? Get our ass to the mall. Pick up this goddamn computer. I don't have any idea why I'm so fucking cheap. It's kind of like that book I was reading to you guys that one day. When you earn your money yourself, you become very frugal and protective of the money. Because I have more than enough money. I looked at my bank account and my savings account at my 401k this morning, and I was like, why am I so scared to spend like $4,000? Like, am I stupid? Am I out of my fucking mind? I'm over here worrying about $4,000 like an idiot. Yeah, but it's unhealthy. To an unhealthy degree, bro. To an unhealthy degree. I'm always worrying. Like, oh, my job. What happens if I lose it? What happens if this? What happens if that? How many months of savings do I have? Yada yada yada. And it's like, why am I worrying so fucking much? My younger brother. He doesn't give a fuck about anything, bro. And like, he takes mad risks. I'm over here scared about everything. Everything got me scared. Everything has me terrified. It's not healthy. And plus, anything could happen to me, bro. I could die tomorrow. So why am I so fucking scared? I could literally die tomorrow. I could go to sleep tonight and not wake up tomorrow. It's not that deep. And I'm over here thinking like, oh my God, this and that and yada, yada, yada. Like, it's not that deep. I'm actually probably missing hella opportunities. I'm probably missing hella life opportunities being that scared all the time. Frozen, analysis paralysis. For what? And worse when you have nothing to lose. I don't got anything to lose. What am I gonna lose? What do I have to lose? Over here being fearful of everything. Like a fucking idiot. Like a fucking dummy. For what? Why? Fucking stupid. And then the crazy thing is I'm scared to take financial risks, but I'm driving a Mclaren at like 100 miles an hour with one fucking hand, like a dummy. Jack Doherty style. Jack Doherty style. Oh, I was gonna buy a second car until we moved, and I'm just using Bailey's car now. When we're doing other shit, like I could have taken Bailey's car to the mall if I wanted, to be honest. But why? It's so much more fun in the McLaren. Plus, like I said, why am I counting miles? The McLaren has 9,573 miles on it. That's like no miles. That's literally no miles. Albeit people with these kind of cars usually don't put that many miles on it, but still, that ain't no miles. 9,000. My first car I ever got had 9,000 miles on it when I got it. Literally. So I'm just being an idiot. I'm not living life. I'm not living in the moment. Probably missing hell of opportunities. In fact, I know I'm missing opportunities because when Bitcoin came out, I laughed at that shit. Nah, I'm not gonna put any money in that. When crypto came out, I laughed at that shit. Every single time there's a new thing to make money, I've been too skeptic and not jumped on. And the people who jumped on, yes, a lot of people lost money, but a lot of people made hella money. And the thing is, especially with the Bitcoin, I knew about Bitcoin from 2011. 2011. So imagine if I had really jumped on that shit when that shit was like 50 cents a coin. But that's just, Monday morning quarterbacking here. Can I say I sold? I feel like that's a worse feeling. If you had it and you actually sold, in my opinion, that's a worse feeling. But you win some, you lose some, right? You win some, lose some, that's all the same to me. Fucking Motorhead. Such a beautiful fucking morning, chat. Look at this. That's why I love living in the city, bro. Look at the fucking car. Everywhere you look, you see supercars. You see niggas wilding out. Everywhere you look. But we're almost to the mall. We're almost to the mall. Like I said, I only live 2 exits from the mall. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. Down, 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 down. Fucking Motorhead, man. If you guys are joining the IRL stream, we're going to the mall to pick up a computer I purchased. Mall should be empty. I don't think I need to park in the valet. Usually when I come here, I park in the valet, though. I don't want people fucking with the car. Beautiful Sunshine State. So we'll park in the front, but we're not gonna park valet. Pick up this goddamn computer. At the end of the day, what do I work for? If I'm not gonna spend the money, what do I work for? What's the purpose? You can't just be hoarding money like fucking Scrooge McDuck. On my Scrooge McDuck arc. Am I right or am I wrong, chat? Look at the Aston Martin. Beautiful Aston Martin SUV. That's a beautiful color, too. Also, this is the baller mall. This is the mall for ballers, chat. This ain't the small one. Look, another Aston Martin SUV. If you are a car spotter, believe it or not, you can sit here and just spot supercars all day long. This is the good part of town. I don't think I'm gonna stream on my way back home. I'm gonna end the stream after I pick up the computer. Assuming that we don't get stopped when we walk in the mall with this. Well, I'm just on my cell phone, so I don't think anyone's gonna say anything to me. It's usually when you have the camera they stop you. Talk about you can't film in here. Damn, I gotta set all that shit up, bro. I think it's a Mac, and I have a MacBook. I should just do the plug into my computer, right? It will transfer everything over. All the programs. I signed in with my Apple ID. I should be able to download Final Cut. And then the rest of the shit is just OBS shit and basic ass shit. I should be able to have everything in like maybe an hour or two. I don't got that much shit on that computer. I'm not gonna transfer any files. Let's start fresh with a fresh build of Final Cut, Photoshop, Illustrator, basics. The basics, chat. Damn, we're doing this shit, bro. Hook up that monitor. The new setup is gonna be fucking insane, chat. The new desktop's gonna be insane. Pulling through the valet, but we're not gonna park in valet. I think enough. I think it's early enough that we don't need to park in valet. I think we can just find a normal parking spot. Honestly, I could just pull in there right now. There's no attendant. Nah, we're just parking a normal spot. Fuck it. There ain't no need to do all that extra shit. The mall is empty. So we're just gonna park over here somewhere in the front. There's spots right there. Like I said, normally I would have tried to find the valet, but I think there's spots here. It's early enough. It's early enough that we can just park anywhere. I'll park on the other row. And I'm dressed like a complete bum. No Louis Vuittons, none of that shit on, bro. I'm just dressed like a fucking home. I wasn't even planning on really coming here straight from the car wash. But then the car wash took so long that I was like, you know what, fuck it. We will just park right. We'll just look at this. Aston Martin. The car wash took so long that I'm just like, whatever, man. But then again, oh, we can park next to the C8. I'll park next to the C8, right? Let me put the camera down for a sec so I can park the car. Park this bitch up. Hopefully there's not too much of a wait. We'll see about that. Hopefully this guy with the Corvette doesn't open his car wild. Let me line this shit up a little better. Because there's so much space on this side. Oh, he's leaving. That's better. Homie in the Corvette was in the Corvette when we pulled up, actually. Let me move the car over a little bit. Chat, because I didn't know he was in the car. That's funny as fuck. I'm the king tipper, my nigga. You think Scott Leonard doesn't tip? I'm just gonna pull up in a Mclaren and not tip and be, yo, watch this bitch. Here, throw the towel in the guy's face and keep walking. I mean, you guys might think I'm a douche, but not that much. Not that much of a douche. Now let's see if they stop me from fucking streaming in the mall. That's the real question. That's the real question, Chad. Are they gonna stop me from streaming in the goddamn mall? Look at this stuff. Nigga ain't ever seen a pedestrian before. Plus, I look like shit. Right now, I look like shit. Last time I came here, I had the rig, and I got stopped as soon as I came in the building.
One more you get room,
Yeah,
man.
I came in here last time, chat, and as soon as I came in this bitch, they stopped me. They stopped us as soon as we came in here, but I had the real camera that time, so it was like, they don't want anybody filming with real cameras in this bitch. It's a security threat or something. Plus, nowadays, everybody's trying to be a fucking IRL. So, I should have brought the mic. Gotta find this fucking Apple store. I don't remember what floor it's on. I think it's on the bottom floor. I think it's this one. Let's just get this shit and get out of here. Hopefully, don't have me wait here for like an hour or two for this. Well, it said 12, so we're gonna go by that assumption. Like I said, I just want to get in there, get it, and get out. I really don't want to be waiting around. And also, I'm like not even dressed appropriately for this mall. Literally on bum time. Thought the Apple store was right there. It might be in the other direction. I don't see it. Fuck. I think it's upstairs, chat. Poor man's Rolex. Everybody was telling me to get a Tudor. My watch still doesn't come in, by the way. Because at least if you're dressed like a bum, but you got a rollie on your wrist, it's a different look than if you're dressed like a bum with nothing. I'm just full bummed out right now. So, but I think the store is over here, so we'll just walk in the other direction, unless I see in the map somewhere. You guys laughing at my downfall, watching me walk around like a fucking idiot. Literally, the only person in this whole freaking mall that's doing any type of IRL content at all. Let's go. And I haven't eaten breakfast yet. And I have nothing that identifies me as anything. I literally look like a bum today, guys. I literally just threw on a polo. Same fucking polo I had on stream last night. And I got the bum gym Nikes on. Like, this is an L fit to walk around and do what? Look like a freaking idiot. God damn, this mall always has the baddies too. If I knew I was gonna go straight from the car wash to here, I'd have gone crazy. I would have put on the crazy fit. Because like I said, this is the big boy mall. Where is this app store at? You know what I need to work on too? I need to work on being comfortable with silence. Sometimes you just need a little silence. I don't see it. I don't know where this fucking store's at. This mall has no goddamn maps. Because it's not up here for sure. That's for sure. I don't see it. I like how when you're walking around and people see you with the IRL setup, they go into like a panic. They don't know if they should look at you or keep walking. I don't see it down there. Maybe it is on the far end of the mall. God damn, where is this place? I can't pull up a map because I'm using my phone to stream. Out here walking around like an alien. They low-key be looking at you like you're a goddamn alien when you're streaming. When you're walking around, and this is just a phone. Can you guys imagine if I had the camera with me right now? The big ass camera? Niggas be entering a panic. Gonna start a goddamn stampede. Anyways, chat, if you guys are watching the stream, oh, there it is. It's right there. I found it. Right there. So we gotta go down. Can you imagine I fall down these fucking steps? Like a dummy. Fucking A. Let's just pick this shit up and get out of here. It's not even that full. Where are the workers at? So many goddamn people. And my current computer, it's a pretty good one, but it's not holding up.
You're gonna love your new one.
So I just needed to get something stronger.
Thank you. Have you ever talked to our business team?
No, I haven't.
We have a team that's here to help our business customers.
Do we want to do phones, third
contact
party,
with them
what you have over there?
if you would like.
No, it's all
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I would think Mac and iPad together.
All right,
and
it's
then
gonna
one
be
for
here in a
phone.
minute.
Okay, thank you.
Any other accessories you need? Any adapters?
I think that's everything I need. You guys have external hard drives here?
We do.
Just to see what you guys have. I mean,
Maybe something like this. We can double up and have the same one. But you only go for 8 gigs.
You need a certain like how
like
much?
2 terabytes.
2 terabytes. So I should have the Lacy there, 2 terabytes. It's an SSD, 500 gigabyte, 2 terabytes.
How big is that?
Thank you. Like you want like a solid? There's a
I
solid.
want like a small solid state one. Not something too big though.
Yeah, we have this.
That's gonna try to keep the form factor on the desk like minimal. I don't want to have
Yeah. I'll show you a couple in a minute here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Got that?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you some.
Okay.
All right. So you can reach that better than I can.
Yeah.
But there's 2 terabytes. Let's see. Nice and compact, solid state. I'm gonna grab it and what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll
Our
grab.
most
Yeah.
portable storage.
It's the smallest one you
And
have.
it's, solid state, which is nice.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Grab it.
you got the hair on your.
No. But I'm gonna. No, it's okay. I'm good.
Hair, right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm leaving the receipt to you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Is that everything? Oh, yeah, the bag. Sorry.
Let's give it a shot to see how it goes. You're not the third party.
It's actually bigger than I thought it was.
Yes.
I had like a. When I was a graphic designer, we had like a little small, whatever the openings were.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be something like that was taller, but it looks like it's pretty hefty.
Exactly.
This is.
Yeah, I needed something.
Everyone comes in.
Yeah, I needed something stronger.
Yeah.
I have a MacBook Pro that has dedicated graphic cards, tons of memory, and it's still struggling. So, thanks, man. Thanks. Yo, chat, we got it. So let's get the fuck out of here. We got what we needed. Right. So now at least I don't look too much like a dummy because I have like a fucking $4,000 goddamn computer that I'm carrying out as bitch. But this is insane, chat. I wonder if anybody's ever been robbed leaving the mall. Because I'm about to leave the mall with a crazy fucking thing. And is this the exit? It is. So let's get the fuck out of here. Get back in the Mclaren. I mean, I did pull up in the Mclaren though, so some credibility to that as well, chat. So I don't think it's early. I think that even if I pulled up with the big ass camera rig, I don't think anybody would have really said anything to us because there's really nothing going on here today, right now. It's pretty slow, there's no people. So, but I think that on a day like when it's busy, they're definitely stopping your ass if you come in here trying to make content. If you're trying to make content, they're definitely gonna stop your ass. So there's that, you know. And I bought the fucking hard drive. I wasn't expecting to buy the hard drive today, honestly. I feel like it was unnecessary, but I felt slightly pressured and I figured I'm gonna buy it anyway, so why not just buy it now? Fuck it, right? If I'm gonna buy it anyway, why not just buy it now? And then I went ahead and I threw it on the credit card that already had like a $600 credit. Not that it really fucking mattered, but you know, I'm penny pinching over here. Penny pinching like a motherfucker. Now Bailey's gonna be like, what the fuck? Hey, you gotta invest in yourself to make it, chat. If you don't invest in yourself, you're not gonna make it. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Look at that. Look at that, chat. So, pop this bitch in there. Let's get the fuck out of here. Get back to the house, set this shit up. I'm gonna turn the stream off in just a second, chat. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed the little live stream, IRL. It's your boy. When you pay the bills in the house, I wish my... The crazy thing, bro. And once you're in like a serious relationship, like this one where you live together, Shit's crazy. She pays, I'm going to say our division is 40-60, right? Instead of it being 50-50, it's 40-60. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it. I'm going to end the stream, drive back home, get something to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed this little IRL. This is a taste of what's coming for the people who are members. If you're a member, if you join paid membership, $1.99, you're going to get tons of IRL streams like this. Just me doing my everyday, day-to-day bullshit. With that being said, guys, I'm going to end the stream. Hope you guys have a great afternoon. Catch you guys a little bit later. And it's your boy, Scott Leonard. I'm out.